Hi everyone, welcome to SteelStacks Live. I'm your host John Lunger, and this week I am joined by the one, the only, the very well-dressed Glen Tickle. Glen, thank you so much for coming out.
Good to be here.
Absolutely. Now, you are the host of Pretending to Be on Television with Glen Tickle.
Right.
And it's a monthly comedy show at SteelStacks, but why are you pretending to be on television?
What is it's a late night talk show, late night TV talk show, but we're just not on TV.
Got it.
Because we don't have the budget for it.
Really?
Yeah. So we figured it's something I really wanted to do. So we started putting it together. I found my co-host Pat Jansen. We got a team of writers on board. Started hounding ArtsQuest until they greenlit it.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So you have guests. You kind of do this thing.
Yeah, exactly. We did Matt Marcus from ESPN Radio, and we had Rachel Betty Case, which is a local artist that makes bears out of belly button lint.
Oh,
and
that's a perfectly
she
normal.
makes other stuff out of fingernails. It's really cool looking, and she came on and she read a piece of hate mail that she got.
Oh, fantastic! From you, no doubt.
No,
I mean
it sounds gross, but when you see the stuff she makes, it's actually really interesting. She gave me one of the little bears.
Oh, do you have it with you?
I did not.
I would carry it with me at all times. All of the fan art that we've received here at SteelStacks
it's just
Live,
on you
I keep in my wallet at all times. So this is kind of fun. This is a new thing that you just kind of started. Like I think you posted some clips on the internet with you have Batman on it the one time I saw.
Yeah, that was as part of a bit. I did an episode by myself at home where I interviewed my dog. I have a Batman bobblehead that was my co-host.
What were the hard-hitting questions you asked your dog?
Well, he's named Elvis Costello, so I introduced him as Elvis Costello, and then I'm like, well, you're not the singer, you're just a dog.
Well, it's good that you clarified that.
Yeah, I mean, because, I don't know, I didn't want anybody to confuse my dog.
No doubt.
For the actual Elvis Costello.
Yeah, no, that would be very awkward for all parties involved. Right. Speaking of awkward, there's this transition in the conversation that we're having right now, but
a little bit.
While we were talking before we started filming, we were talking about your early childhood Halloween costumes. And, there was the Cheerios box, right?
Yeah, that was my first one. I think
the first one?
I would have been 6 months old.
Yeah, and then the scary clown, which I think is a bit redundant.
That was about 2 years ago.
That's just clown.
Right.
Every clown is scary. I'm sorry, SteelStacks Live. I don't like clowns.
I worked as a clown.
I had a bad experience.
In college. I was a kids party clown.
Wow.
And then it was the same thing. Like, it was a scary clown, but
that sounds really
little kids don't know yet.
Really sad.
They're supposed to be afraid.
Yeah, do you have any great, what's your favorite memory of being a kids party clown?
Playing Chase the Clown. Because after a while, you have to hold these kids' attentions for however long the parents tell you. And they're like, oh, can you, we'll have cake ready in half an hour. And 5 minutes in, the kids are done. They don't want to listen. And then you're just coming up with ways to get them to pay attention.
Chase the Clown.
I'm like, just play Chase the Clown. Let's go.
This has been fun. We're no longer pretending. But how about we take a short break, and when we come back, we switch seats, and I see what it's like to be on TV with Glen Tickle.
Sounds great.
Awesome. All right, we're going to step aside, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to SteelStacks Live. Remember, you can check us out online at steelstackslive.org. When we come back from the break, I'm going to ride the couch here on SteelStacks Live for the first time with Glen Tickle. Stick around.
We have Thor.
Yeah, you do have a Thor, yeah. Does he have a hammer?
Tech guy. No, he has mighty thunderbolts that power our microphones and projector.
I'm a little uncomfortable.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to SteelStacks Live. I'm Glen Tickle. I have hijacked your show.
You have,
basically.
Yes.
I've taken the reins.
Bare knuckle boxing was an interesting choice, but you won fair and square.
It's the only way. It's a gentleman's sport.
It truly is. Sport of kings.
So we talked a little bit about my show. Let's go through yours. How long have you been doing SteelStacks Live?
Oh, wow. Yeah, great question. I'm really bad with time. I know it's more than 2 weeks and less than a decade. So
longer than I've been doing my show, but less than 10 years.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah, I'm pretty comfortable with that.
So they do this show. Do they have other similar?
There are some similar,
but
none,
Banana Factory Live?
Well, there's none as awesome as ours.
Right. Well, this is obviously the flagship program.
Well, yeah. I mean, we've got lovely furniture, beautiful
big
sets.
comfy chairs.
We've got crew member Sean, who you saw a little bit earlier. He's pretty fantastic. He was left as an infant in a basket on our doorstep. We raised him with our wolves actually out back. We let the wolves do most of the work.
Yeah, well, they have a great maternal instinct.
It's true, and it explains why he doesn't really have any table manners, but we love him anyways.
That's true. I mean, I don't know, somebody gave me a bottle of water, I wasn't sure, but they dropped it with their mouth. I
it's
thought
not
that was
water.
an interesting choice.
That's not water, actually, no.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, no, yeah.
So no, you've actually had friends of mine as guests on your show.
I have.
Yeah, Mr. Randy Tong and Ryan Hill. He's the executive producer at Pretending to Be on Television.
I
He
did not know
pretends to
that.
be the executive producer.
He pretends a lot of things,
Yeah.
actually. I love that little fuzzy man. He's adorable.
He just likes to come up with titles for himself.
It's true. It's true.
No, he's actually helped out a lot. He's been our go-to guy with getting things like a show.
But riddle me this, Glen Tickle. Does he bring you bottles of water in his mouth?
No, he uses his hands like
There
a
we go.
grown-up.
There we go. He does not have crew member Sean.
We have Thor.
Yeah, you do have a Thor. Yeah. Does he have a
he's our
hammer?
Tech guy. No, he has mighty thunderbolts that power our microphones and projector.
I'm a little uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he figured out that he has a microphone last time,
that's-
which was a surprise to all of us.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
good. Crew member Sean he's a mime on the weekends, so he doesn't talk much. Usually when he's here, he's working. He's just pantomiming, which is difficult for our guests who are rightfully creeped out by it.
Right.
But I try and do my best as a host. I've gotten no formal training. I did MC 2 dachshund races once, which I guess kind of counts as training.
My big fear when we were setting up was everybody's like, well, right, it's a great idea, but for somebody else.
Yeah.
And then so that's why my name's in the title of the show, because then people question. We made a logo with my face. Like it's going to be hard to get rid of me at this
Really?
point.
Thank you for taking over the show.
Absolutely. I'll take over anything, anytime.
Yeah? Really?
The world, anything.
Yeah, those are big goals there for you. But I'm going to take the show back a little bit because we got to wrap it up.
Oh, fine.
I loved having you. I think we should have you again.
I would love to come
Yeah,
back.
maybe we can spoon next time. I don't know.
Maybe. You can come on Pretending to Be on Television sometime.
Shotgun Big Spoon.
Then you can pretend to be on TV.
I like it.
Instead of actually being on TV.
I would love that.
It's a
very
bit of a
much.
demotion, but there's no crew member Sean. You can meet the mighty Thor.
Awesome. Thank you, everyone out there in TV land actually watching us. This was Glen Tickle, the one, the only, the man who pretends to be on TV.
Right.
The first Sunday of every month at SteelStacks. You can learn more at pretendingtobeontv.com and at artsquest.org/comedy. Come out, check it out. Maybe you'll see belly button lint art or possibly even me, which, hey, I'd be signing up.
We have a beer expert on our next show.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. There will be beer.
There will be beer. That's all I need to know. Glenn, thank you so much for coming
Thanks
out.
for having me.
It's been a pleasure.
Absolutely.
Thank you all for watching. Remember, we're online at SteelStacksLive.org. We'll see you next time.